Some games hand you a sword and ease you in. Eclipse Breaker throws you straight into the fire. Today I'm going to dive into this action roguelike, and you can grab it for yourself in the link below. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any further madness. Since Toscana already gave us a solid look at Eclipse Breaker, I'm going to switch it up and start with the boss. Well, that hurt, and yes, I can already hear you all yelling at me to kill the extra ads first, but honestly I was just too hyped up at making it here to think straight. Plus, I have my ultimate ready, which I never use. I love a good summary screen. So I ran into a dialogue bug here. Luckily, we can skip the cutscene to keep things moving. A quick recap though. Ember returns, finds all her friends dead, and now there's a slim chance to bring them back, but only by teaming up with a former villain. This upgrade system's a great touch. It's got that same satisfying feel I love in Grim Dawn. So far the game loop has been pretty simple. Fight through 3 waves of enemies per stage, clear 5 stages to reach a boss, then I either die and head back to the base for upgrades, or win and head back to the base for upgrades, and keep pushing the story forward either way. Whoops, wrong button there. If you see me play before, you know I like to keep things simple. Honestly, Eclipse Breaker is right at the edge of what my brain can handle, and sometimes I just forget. After every stage you get to pick between 2 rewards for the next one. Personally, I like to go for a mix of armor and magic. Time your trigger with an attack and you'll land bonus damage. Little mechanics like this are what make the combat click for me. And after I've completed each stage, you'll notice I get a little health bonus. That's always a welcome change. Something I'd like to see added, a visible turn order for enemies. It wouldn't make sense to add Ember to it since we can speed her up by meditating, but knowing when enemies would act would help a lot. If you're enjoying the run, drop a like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who's into roguelikes or boss rushes. Right now I'm a level 3, while my enemies are level 5. Makes me wonder if I missed something that could help balance that out for future runs. Blocking at the perfect moment lets you parry and deal damage back. That sounds awesome, right? Yeah, too bad timing is definitely not my strong suit. Halfway to the boss again, fingers crossed I make it this time. Here's a thought. If there's no mid-boss on a stage, the level symbol should be different. Maybe just a skull to show that it's tough, and then a skull with a crown and swords to mark the boss fight. I am actively trying to remind myself to use something, anything, other than just the basic attack. Not sure if you caught it, but if Ember gets hit while meditating, she takes extra damage since she's vulnerable. It's risk versus reward. By the way, that shielded enemy doesn't feel like a boss to me. It's basically just a regular enemy with one extra layer of annoyance. There's a lot happening in this stage, and I'll be honest, I'm not really paying enough attention. I dodged that attack beautifully, and then I walked right back into it. This is the final non-boss stage. Wish me luck, I'm gonna need it. I keep walking into attacks that I should have avoided. This has been rough so far. Those glowing spots out on the ground, those are traps. You can lure enemies into them, but it's easier with some than others depending on how they move. Pro tip, kill the ranged enemies first. Always. Did you catch that? The trap finished it off, and I still gave it one more swing for good measure. I got an ultimate sitting there. I might as well use it to speed this up a bit. I've got a movie quote for you. Evil always triumphs because good is dumb. This is very appropriate, and judging by how much time is left in the video, I'm sure you can guess what's going to happen. Let's wrap this up with some pros and cons. On the plus side, Eclipse Breaker is easy to learn but tough to master. The lore is strong, and there's plenty of customization to sink into. The only downside is the dialogue bug that popped up a few times for me while I was making this video. That's it for this run of Eclipse Breaker. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.